Justin here again with Paveman Design. Today we're doing a couple of samples to show you the durability of our floors. We've got our test or our base. We've got water, coffee, brake fluid, oil, transmission fluid. So these are one of our wood floors. We've got one of our shop quartz floors, our chip floors, and then one of our marble floors here. We always get asked, how will these floors hold up in my garage? You know, what if I get oil on it? What if I get transmission fluid on it? What if I get brake fluid? We are putting these under extreme conditions, and not every floor is meant for what we're going to be doing on this. Here we've done a couple of different things. We're going to let them sit over the weekend, a few days, see what happens. So it's been a little bit longer than a week. We ended up letting these samples sit for about 2 weeks before we were able to shoot the video here. We're going to clean these off, show you what the results are here. So you can see where the brake fluid sat and just kind of ran a little bit into where we had the coffee and the water section. And it didn't really cause a whole lot of damage besides for where it was trapped underneath the tape. Must be a different chemical reaction. It did stain it a little bit, but as far as overall performance of the coating on the wood plank, it didn't hurt it. Did stain it a little bit, but 2 weeks of brake fluid, and brake fluid is one of our most corrosive. As far as where the oil and the transmission fluid were, nothing happened. After 2 weeks, it just wiped right up with just simple soap and water. With this board being the color that it is, it does show the most from that brake fluid, you know, the discoloration and a little bit of damage on this board here where the brake fluid was trapped underneath the tape. As far as a repair, we can repair this without having to tear out the entire floor. So what we'll do is we'll mask off on either side. We can either completely remove this plank and start fresh, or we can just sand it, recolor it, and recoat it. All right, so now we can see everything that got trapped here underneath the tape. We had the water, coffee, everything did kind of just blend together a little bit. So we'll clean it up first with a rag. And all we're using is just some regular glass cleaner on this. As you can see, just a little bit of cleanup, same results. The only thing that left a little bit of a discoloration is that brake fluid. Like I said, that stuff is really corrosive. It's probably one of the harder chemicals besides for battery acid that you can put on these floors. Everything else just cleaned right up. And as you can tell, still nothing wrong with the seal coat there, just a little bit of discoloration. Chip sample, same top coat, so we're probably going to get the same results, just a little bit different of a look here. Transmission fluid, oil, water, coffee, all of that wiped right up. Spray it down. This is where you can probably see a little bit more of that brake fluid, and all of these have sat for 2 weeks. Even with the brake fluid, everything on here, this one you can hardly see any change whatsoever. Same thing, we'll wipe it up. Now this one has a little bit different of a top coat. This is our urethane. Pull this here. Everything's been trapped underneath it. Let's do a quick wipe. And again, everything sat here for about 2 weeks. Water, obviously, we didn't expect to do anything. Coffee just wiped right up. The brake fluid, I mean, I'm not even really seeing anything in here. Nothing's soft, nothing's damaged, discolored. Same with the oil and transmission fluid. It goes to show you that everything that we do put into your home is completely overbuilt for what you guys are using it for. Any one of these any one of these floors I'd be happy to put into an automotive shop or an industrial setting. Stay tuned with us for the next couple of weeks. We're gonna put out a video that goes over what products and tools we use for cleaning our floors. Again, like, comment, share, subscribe below. If there's anything that we didn't touch on here that you guys would like us to try, you know, taking a blowtorch to the floor or what have you, comment below, let us know, and we'll come up with some more videos to suit your guys' needs.